Hey guys, Mountain Man Dan here, and I am here to talk to you about morning routines. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video, and comment below, let me know about your morning routine. What works for you, what doesn't, and if you've got questions, let's chat about it. You may not be able to tell, it's light in here, but this is my evening wind down routine. I think if you're going to have a successful morning routine, you need to start the night before. So I have wrapped up a gym session, I've eaten a meal, hopefully about an hour before I go to bed, so I've done that. I'm still hydrating, I just finished sauna at the gym as well, and I'm winding down. No screen time, but I'm finishing a book right now, and I just enjoy learning. So that is something that I try to do in the evenings, and to continue pushing towards my own self-development. This is one that I'm working through for myself right now, and I've got the surf biography kook to start next. So I sort of fluctuate between entertainment reading and, of course, personal development reading. But this is how I finish out my night. Try to avoid screens. I try to relax, learn, read. I do spend some specific time with Coop, petting him. I let him go to the restroom before we actually lock the doors up. And here we are. In the morning, when I wake up, I'm gonna take you through my routine. One thing I did forget, and I wanted to tell you, it's something I typically recite in my head. It's not something I always read, but one thing is reviewing my rules to live by, something I do before I go to bed, and it is just a reminder of how I wanna operate the next day. It is important to me. You know, I'm also planning and prioritizing my day, so I review those things that are most important to me to do. So here are my rules to live by. They are here. For me, as I've planned and prioritized my day for tomorrow, I do know I have a full load of patience, but I am gonna wake up early and do some things prior to that. So those are the things that I go through to make sure that I can have a string of good days all week and for the most of my life. All life is ultimately a big collection of great days, right? Some bad, some good, but hopefully the good outweigh the bad. Well, that's what I'm here to do. And if I follow my own adopted system, my personal system, I have more of those. Let's go out. Come here. Come on. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. Gotcha. Good boy. Let's go home. Oh, maybe he's not done. Hey, man, good jump. Oh, I bet you feel better. Oh, yes, he was a good man. All right, old boy had a bathroom break. I did some reading, and now I've got my stuff laid out and ready for tomorrow. I am reading a book that is encouraging me to try some new things, and I think I'm gonna try to do maybe 10 minutes of stillness meditation tomorrow before I read and before I exercise. I'd like to fit it in there. It is cold in the van in the morning. I'm cranking the heat right now just for a little warm up. So we'll see. That's my goal though, and that's what I've written down for prioritization and planning of my next day. This time it's for real. Good night. Oh no. Good morning. It's Mountain Man Dan. And I just turned the heater on, and I do want to meditate for 10 to 20 minutes, but it is cold. It's real cold. The dog water didn't freeze though, so it didn't get too cold in here. I'm gonna do that meditation and then throw a jacket on and read. Then we're gonna go into the gym for mobility. This is how we do our morning routine. While I start moving, I normally recite my rules to live by, then I start doing the work. All right, meditation done. I wanna knock this book out and then hit the gym just to do some loosening up for the day. So I like mobility work in the mornings. Personally, I just don't lift my best in the mornings anymore. I can do cardio, but today I just wanted to do a little more mind maintenance for productivity for this week. So mobility was the name of the game. I put on some really mellow music like bands American Dollar or Messages to Bears, real mellow stuff, and from there sort of just disappear in thought. I do a lot of affirmations and things like that, just sort of things that I recite or chant or repeat in my head. I do that, and I love feeling good after a stretch in a mobility routine. You know, you feel limber, you feel like your joints are getting healthy and you're getting lubricated and sort of maxing out their abilities, and these types of mornings really do create some of my best days. So creating them is what I got to do. I get tired sometimes I don't go to bed on time, sometimes I don't want to come in and sweat, and that's when I at least try to just get in the door, right? It's easier for me, I suppose. I parked at the gym last night, so my commute was minimal, and getting out of bed just really meant I needed to walk 75 steps to get here. These are how I create my best days, is a simple morning routine that normally starts the night before, just so I accomplish my goal. It's not like it's got to be this rigid, but for you, on the front of putting it together at home, you just need to strike a balance of what works for you. For me, I might have a little more resistance to trying to create these days, so maybe I over-prepare. Maybe you don't need that. Thanks for tuning in. You know, I think if we can create better days through simple habits and string together more good days than bad, isn't that what we're all just trying to do? Sweet. So this is Mountain Man Dan. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and drop a comment below to fill me in on what you think about the routine versus what do you think you prefer better. Okay, so to move felt really good. I love just stretching out and sort of getting into the head and just relaxing, and now I like to always toss in my gratitude practice. Today I think it might be in living form of this old boy. Lights out for us, because I just want to pet him. He just makes me so happy. Whew, okay, my time with Coop almost had me back maybe in a meditative state or near asleep. I definitely felt like some warm-faced energy. I definitely was just feeling okay. I guess that's the power of gratitude, right? So that is another regular part of my morning routine, is just gratitude practice. And I am now turning to journaling to write out a few affirmations and a few thoughts that I've got on the mind, and then I will be heading into the clinic to treat patients. It's about 6:45, so you know, my first 2 hours a day are mostly me time and just preparing and taking care of my body and my mind. So thanks for sticking around. I hope it did go well, and I'm gonna get back to it, maximize my time. Later.